What's up, y'all? This your boy Willie Lee. Got something interesting to talk about today. This is a tough one, y'all, because I don't want no smoke. It's about homosexuality and transgenderism in Western modern society. Now, we all are told now that we should embrace, be tolerant, and be loving of all individuals. And personally, my thoughts are, if you pay taxes, you can do whatever you want. But do I have to participate in what you think about yourself, mentally? If you decide to be a man today and a woman tomorrow, or you like men today and you like women tomorrow, to each his own, of course, but do I have to participate, pronounce you by certain things, call you different names than what you were born as, and ignore biological standpoints? I'm asking. So I got a deep question for y'all, and it might cause some controversy, but here we go. Check this out. You know how people get cancers, right? Like, people get cancers by putting things into their body or being exposed to certain things that can cause their body to jump out of equilibrium. Like, their body jumps out of balance and their cells start reproducing cancerous cells that attack their body and subsequently kill them. Now, we can also argue that people are predisposed to cancer, right? Like, from their parents and whatnot. Your mama had breast cancer, so now you got breast cancer. Your daddy had prostate cancer, so now you got prostate cancer, right? Like, we can argue that, predisposed. But if you really look at it from that standpoint, it could just be that y'all had the same kind of diet that your parents had. You could have lived in the same environment, had the same stressors, had the same factors against your body that your parents had. So just because your parents had something and you are in a similar situation as your parents, that don't mean you were predisposed. That just means that you had the same kind of factors working against your physicality, right? So now we got to deal with the subject of homosexuality from that same realm, or transgenderism from that same realm. Like, if you go to indigenous societies around the world with no television, no access to Western media, no social media, like, if you go to those societies, what's their rates of homosexuality? What's their rates of transgenderism? Just like you can argue, what's their rates of cancer? What's their rates of low testosterone? Things like such. Things that in modern society we're told happen who knows why they happen. But you can go to other societies around the world, people in the Amazon. How many people in the Amazon rainforest are transgender? How many people in the Amazon rainforest have cancer, have low testosterone, are homosexual? So when you look at it from that point of view, what really is the case? Are we being programmed? Is this really, like, are we really not factoring in the amount of media programming that affects the human mind? Just like we're not factoring in the nutritious content or lack of nutritious content that affects our body. So a lot of these things that we can say, we can argue or debate are mental issues, or are just identity issues, or are just, the way people are. People may not all be biologically male and female, those two genders. But we have the question should still remain, what are the societal factors that contribute to the programming or lack of programming? Or is there no such thing as programming? Do tell. Peace.